The real one was the breeze that carried salt and jasmine through the rustling palm trees. And this is where the road meets the sea, a perfect winding line, a balance of the journey and a moment to define the freedom of not knowing which new cove will next appear, with the rhythm of the waves and the engine in my ear, where the road meets the sea. I've passed through sleepy villages where time moves in slow grace, with painted wooden shutters and a smile on every face. I stopped to buy fresh fruit from a stand beside the way, and learned a local story to carry for the day. Each turn revealed a portrait, a postcard come to life, a healing for the spirit after years of city strife. And this is where the road meets the sea, a perfect winding line, a balance of the journey and a moment to define the freedom of not knowing which new cove will next appear, with the rhythm of the waves and the engine in my ear, where the road meets the sea. They talk about the destination, the place you're meant to be, but I found my purpose in the simple act of seeing how the world unfolds before me with every mile I gain, and how the road and ocean wash away the former strain.
In the shade of the meeting house, where the elders sit and talk, you can hear the gentle rhythm, the quiet focused walk of hands that work together on a pattern old and deep, a promise that the village and its memories will keep. They don't rush the conversation between the thread and soul. Each color is a story, making broken pieces whole. And it's the rhythm of the weavers, the shuttle and the thread, the living, breathing tapestry of what is done and said. A single strand is fragile, but together they are strong. This is the place, this is the song, where we all belong. In the rhythm of the weaver, I asked them to teach me, my clumsy, hurried hands, to understand the patience that this beautiful art demands. They smiled and said it's simple, you just have to feel the flow and let your spirit settle, and then you'll come to know that you're not making something, you're just helping it appear. The pattern was already there, we just hold it dear. And it's the rhythm of the weavers, the shuttle and the thread, the living, breathing tapestry of what is done and said. A single strand is fragile, but together they are strong. This is the place, this is the song, where we all belong. In the rhythm of the weaver, and I think of my own life, the tangled threads I've spun, the mistakes I tried to hide, the battles lost and won. But here they see the beauty in every single hue. The dark shades give the light ones their meaning and their truth. The rhythm of the weavers, together we are strong. This is where we belong.
Let me tell you about a fisherman, old man from the bay. They say charmed the hurricane and made it turn away. With a voice like rolling thunder, eyes like burning coal, he could read the coming weather deep within his soul. He'd sail out in the tempest when no other soul would dare, and always come back laughing with his nets beyond compare. Oh, the fisherman, a legend of the sea, with a strange and ancient power for all the world to see. They say he danced with water spoons and tamed the tidal wave, but the secret of his power he carried to his grave. Oh, the fisherman. underneath the starry skies. He never built a family, he never kept a home. His only loved the oceans, wrapped the wild and salty foam. He'd drink the rum from sunset till the breaking of the dawn, and sing a song so mournful it would make the seabirds moan. One night he didn't return, his boat was lost from view. Some say the ocean claimed the soul it always truly knew. But sometimes when the storm winds howl and the rain begins to fall, they swear they hear his laughing, answering the squall. The fisherman. The fisherman. A legend of the sea. What a mystery. Gone with the waves, so wild and so
I brought your ghost here with me, packed between my clothes, a haunting of old promises and all our shattered loads. I thought I'd need the distance, 1,000 miles or more, to finally feel the slamming of that long unopened door. But yesterday I saw your face in someone on the shore, and felt that ancient anchor, that familiar sinking roar. But I'm learning what the tide washes away, the sharp edged words we hurled in the heat of the day, the memory of your hand, once a comfort, now a brand, is softening its edges in the palm of this new land. I'm learning what the tide washes away. I wrote your name in wet sand, a foolish final test, and watched the ocean's fingers gently lay it all to rest. It didn't fight or struggle, it didn't need to know the why, it just accepted what was given with a patient, heavy sigh. And in that slow erasure, I felt a burden lift, a gift of quiet absolution, a truly precious gift. And I'm learning what the tide washes away, the sharp edged words we hurled in the heat of the day, the memory of your hand, once a comfort, now a brand, is softening its edges in the palm of this new land. I'm learning what the tide part that I am not meant to forget. But let me keep the pattern, the shape of what I've learned, while the poison of the bitterness is being calmly turned.
My return flight blinks on my phone, a digital code fact. A countdown to the concrete world, a certain luminac. But right here, right now, the rhythm's in my chest. A different kind of logic, putting my whole mind to rest. So I'm gonna drain the sunlight from this perfect azure sky, and wear this feeling like a tattoo, never asking why. This is borrowed time in paradise, and I'm spending it on you. On the taste of salty mango, on this impossible blue, on the dust that turns to diamonds in the setting of the sun, knowing that this chapter 2 will soon be done. So we laugh a little louder, hold on a little tight, living in the glory of this borrowed blessed life. Oh, living in the glory of this borrowed blessed life. We trade our life stories for shells and for smooth glass, knowing that this connection like this day will too soon pass. No promises of tomorrow, no heavy future plans, just a simple sweet agreement of two pairs of holding hands, to live inside this moment, to let the world just be a perfect temporary island for you and me. This is borrowed time in paradise, and I'm spending it on you. On the taste of salty mango, on this impossible blue, on the dust that turns to diamonds in the setting of the sun, knowing that this chapter 2 will soon be done. So we laugh a little louder, hold on a little tight, living in the glory of this borrowed blessed life. Ooh, living in the glory of this borrowed blessed life. They say don't get attached, but what's the point of any of this grace, if not to let it wreck you and leave its sacred trace? A scar of joy upon the soul, a memory so deep that even when I'm back home, this feeling won't sleep. mañana, maybe never. Oh, hasta mañana, maybe never.
Navigate by street signs, by numbers on the door. A life of sharp right angles, a land of keeping score. But here the paths are different, they're drawn by wind and wave. The only confirmation that the direction that I crave is written in the current, the bend upon the shore. A lesson in surrender I was always searching for. And I'm learning how to listen where the palm trees lean, to the secret conversation, the quiet unseen. They don't stand straight and rigid, they dance and they sway. They found the easy rhythm of living day by day. Yeah, I'm learning where the palm trees lean. Locals measure distance in smiles and in hellos, in shared sun-ripened fruit, and where the best tide flows. They speak a different language, one of time and space, where a wrinkled smiling face holds a universe of grace. They built their world on patience, on trusting on the tide, with a deep and steady knowing, with nothing left to hide. And I'm learning how to listen where the palm trees lean, to the secret conversation, the quiet unseen. They don't stand straight and rigid, they dance and they sway. They found the easy rhythm of living day by day. Yeah, I'm learning where the palm trees lean. My shoulders have dropped an inch, my breath comes slow and deep. The frantic hum of somewhere else is now a silent sleep. Out here the greatest luxury isn't silk or gold, it's the freedom to be unfinished and the courage to let go. Yeah. With the breeze, with the trees, letting go, just learning to grow.
Stand here on this continent, you're on an isle of sand. The whole Pacific Ocean is the space between our hands. I trace your name upon the map a futile loving art, while this same sun is warming you, a world and an ocean apart. They say that love can build a bridge across the deepest divide, but all I see is endless blue with nowhere I can hide. And I'm trying to believe in a bridge made of water, a path of liquid moonlight for the daughter of a daughter of the sea, to find her way back to me. It's just faith and memory and the pull of the moon on the tide. This bridge made of water with nowhere to hide. I got your postcard yesterday. The ink was smudged with rain. You wrote about the humpbacks in the channel once again, and I could almost hear their song, a low and distant moan, a frequency of longing that I feel deep in the bone. You said you saw my face there in the clouds above the bay, and for a single moment all the distance fell away. And I'm trying to believe in a bridge made of water, a path of liquid moonlight for the daughter of a daughter of the sea, to find her way back to me. It's just faith and memory and the pull of the moon on the tide. This bridge made of water with nowhere to hide. Maybe love isn't a thing that you hold, but a current you trust, a force of nature relentless in whom we place our dust, of hope and all the fragile, desperate prayers we send on the wind, to the waves, to the distant, cherished friend. A bridge of water, just the sea and the sky, and the hope that you're looking to, at the same endless blue, the same endless blue, at the same endless way.
honest and great demands, where worth is measured out in busy, empty hands. I came here with my failures, my resume of shame, and whispered them in silence, calling out my name. But the only sound that answered was the rhythm of the sea, and a quiet, patient presence that was waiting here for me. And now I'm living under the sun's approval. No more striving, no need to prove it all. The light accepts the shadows, the ocean takes the rain. I'm learning how to stand here and feel no other strain under the sun's approval. I watch the local fishermen, they read the water's face. They don't fight the current, they find their proper place. Their value isn't shouted, it's in the catch they bring. A simple choir's offering to the village evening. There are no performance reviews written on the sand, just the honest daily effort of a helping hand. And now I'm living under the sun's approval. No more striving, no need to prove it all. The light accepts the shadows, the ocean takes the rain. I'm learning how to stand here and feel no other strain under the sun's approval. My worth is not a number in a distant digital file. It's in the depth of my connection and the authenticity of my smile. It's in the warmth I offer and the peace I finally feel. A contract written on my heart, and now it's truly real.
The hope of weary hearts was like a softly falling rain. The air was warm with spices, the stars were shining bright, telling of a story that would pierce the darkest night. A mother sang a lullaby, a gentle, quiet tune beneath the Caribbean moon. And a child's smile on Christmas morn can teach a soul to fly, can make a hardened heart believe again and never question why. It's a gift that needs no wrapping, a light that's always true, a reminder of a promise for me and you. A child's smile on Christmas morn. Oh. The fishermen brought the simple gifts of shells and woven grass. The elders, they remembered and let the years now pass away from all the sorrow. And in that baby's eyes, they saw a new beginning underneath the tropical skies. The drums began a rhythm, a joyful, happy sound that spread across the island on that hallowed ground. And a child's smile on Christmas morn can teach a soul to fly, can make a hardened heart believe again and never question why. It's a gift that needs no wrapping, a light that's always true, a reminder of a promise for me and you. A child's smile. Hey. They didn't need a palace, no silk upon the floor. The greatest gift of all was lying in the straw. A lesson in the humblest things, where love can truly start. A quiet revolution for the weary human heart. A child's smile, hallelujah.